Hello and welcome back to another episode of Monsterverse Adventures. I'm not really totally sure what to call these POV shorts, but in our last episode, it was Mothra and Godzilla's pregnancy scare. I know, it sounds weird. Now we will be exploring what the relationship between the Muto and Godzilla is in the Monsterverse thus far after the events of 2019. Because isn't he supposed to kill all these things? Without further ado, here is the POV. Godzilla stretches out his tail and cranes his neck to one side.
Rodan, this island was a good pick. I forgot all about this one. How'd you find it?
Ah, well, you know, I can fly, so I see things better. Godzilla lay down back into the sand, his tail swishing sand into Rodan's face. Rodan spits the sand out and closes his eyes, trying to keep his patience.
God knows I needed a getaway from all those psychos. Thanks, man. Thanks for taking me here.
No problem.
I need a vacation from you.
What was that?
Nothing.
On his back, Godzilla looks behind him, and then over to the left. Then he looks back at Rodan and asks,
So, nobody else lives here? I mean, was this island deserted?
I guess so. Maybe some kaiju used to live here, and maybe when they stopped here, they ate whatever did live here. Who knows?
Huh, well, that's not right. I mean, what kind of person does that?
Rodan stares at Godzilla, waiting for him to make eye contact.
What?
Nothing. Godzilla stretches his arm out and then swings it all the way over to the right.
Just look at that. Look at this view, Rodan. When do we actually stop to just take it all in, you know? You're not stuck under a pair of disgusting wings or, you know, someone's body.
Rodan shakes his head and then looks at Godzilla.
Wait, what? Just taking this all in. This picture, what's the word again?
Picturesque?
Yeah, the picturesque. Forgot what I was gonna say. It's just really good. It's really nice here, man. I could take a nap here for like 10,000 years. I love this. It's so quiet. Wow. Do you like it? Isn't it quiet?
Well, I mean, could get better.
I mean, we don't have to worry about stupid humans and girls or any of that shit. Did Mothra say anything to you?
About what?
I mean, Mothra and I don't really talk as much. You go over to her house, like, all the time.
Not really. I was giving her rides, but apparently she doesn't need them anymore.
Where were you giving her rides, and, how is it that you were giving her rides? Because last time I checked, both of you had wings, so I'm just trying to figure out how that works.
Godzilla, you just said that we weren't gonna talk about that, right? Huh?
Yeah, right. So, just a question. When you say rides...
Godzilla, come on, man.
Oh, alright, sorry. Okay, you're just gonna relax. And enjoy the breeze. Breathe in. Breathe out. No atomic breath, though, this time.
Rodan rolls his eyes, wondering if this was even a good idea. He honestly has no idea whether or not he can bear this much longer, until finally something captures his attention. He sees somebody making their way up to the shore from out of the water.
Oh, hey, look. Looks like somebody else had the same idea.
Godzilla lifts his head to focus on what Rodan's looking at.
Hey, isn't that Cheryl?
No,
Moose.
No, that's Marley, the, Muto.
She's from our team, right? Like, the one that's still alive?
Yep, that's her.
What is she doing here? I mean, I thought this island was supposed to be for us.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe she had the same idea. Maybe she was visiting this island before we even knew about it, you know?
Okay. I feel kind of slightly violated, a little bit. Trying to have my quiet and people not respecting that. Okay. Hey, Rodan.
What's up?
You know, if something were to happen to her, nobody would find out, right? Because this island is, like, off the charts, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well, because, you know, considering the history of the Mutos and whatnot...
Okay, I know where this is going, and it's not a good idea. We all decided that maybe it's not a good idea because if you do kill her, then something else bad happens, and then we have another war on our hands, and we can't afford to lose you, okay? Because not saying that we wouldn't have somebody else to fill in the gaps, it's just gonna be a whole mess.
I know, hypothetical scenarios, don't get so twisted. But you gotta wonder, why is she here? Because the deal was only in effect if she doesn't breed. Now she comes out here all by her lonesome. It's a tad bit odd. I mean, who are we to tell her that she can't be with somebody else? Yeah, except that if she is with someone else, the whole world is destroyed. You get where I'm coming from, right? We do have the same vision. Just checking. I didn't even answer. I'm gonna go down there and say hi.
Without waiting for Rodan to reply, Godzilla rolls onto his stomach and then makes his way down to the shore. As he gets closer, the Muto turns her back to him, staring over the water and seemingly looking for something or someone. The female Muto jumps around, almost tripping over her legs, and is totally shocked to see Godzilla standing there. Oh my god! Oh god, what are you doing here?
Is that seriously the way you speak?
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, is this your home?
One of them, yes. I'm a little bit confused as to why you're here.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can leave.
No. Sit down, pop a squat. I don't know how you do that with all those legs, but figure it out. Actually, I'll watch, because I really am curious to see how you do it.
Oh, my kind, we don't sit.
So what do you do, like Transformers? You just fold in on yourself?
I mean, if we really have to, but most of the time we just stand up and rest like locker joints.
Like a table?
Hey, movie, can I ask you something? It's Marley.
I don't care. How are you feeling today, huh? Are your tits feeling a little sharp or anything like that? Anything you want to disclose?
The Muto shifts uneasily, not really clear about where this conversation is going. No, I don't know what you mean.
Do you feel like forking out some of your ovaries?
What? No, I mean, no, I'm not understanding what you mean, sir.
Okay, you're not stupid. You want to breed, right? Everyone wants to breed. It's fun. I know you've thought about it.
No, I can't talk about that. I'm sorry. It's not appropriate.
I'm the king, and you're telling me what's appropriate and what's not appropriate? Isn't that a bit rude? Isn't that a bit disrespectful?
Godzilla says, eyeing her up and down and inching a bit closer intimidatingly. I'm so sorry. Rodan gets up, still perched higher up. Godzilla, he calls out, hoping to save the poor Muto, if with enough time so she can at least make an escape to the water.
Oh, Jesus.
Godzilla raises an eyebrow as he cocks his head to the side, eyeing the Muto up and down, making her feel even more uncomfortable under his grill.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I don't feel that way.
So, you don't want to breed?
No.
Really?
Rodan suddenly flies down and lands in between them.
Alright, so are we gonna get lunch or, Oh! Hey, Marley, how you doing?
I'm okay. I really have to go, because I remember I'm supposed to help Mothra with something. She actually wanted me to be there, like an hour before.
Oh, really? What are you helping Mothra with?
It's girl stuff, I can't say.
You can't say. So, I've got a good place first to go and fish for some lunch. What's your name? Marley? Yeah, we'll see you later. We'll see you when we get back home, okay? Don't tell anybody about this spot, okay?
Okay, it's a promise. And with that, the poor Muto stumbles over her legs and falls face first into the sand before trying and failing several times to get up and splash back into the shallow water, disappearing into the sea. Godzilla looks after her and then turns around slowly to face Rodan with a glare in his eyes, his mouth glowing blue, and so are his dorsal fins, plates, dishes on his back.
Calm down, okay? You are about to do something horrible to that girl, and she's been nothing but good. You don't know those things like I do. They're all sluts, and they're gonna make this world horrible again if I don't keep it under control. It was a bad idea keeping her alive. I should have never listened to you guys. But hear me out. If she does become a Muto Prime, then you're gonna want something like that on your side. It's not that she has someone else to answer to, and you have us. She knows she can't fight all of us at once. It's not like she has an army of those things after her. You gotta think, man. You're a king, you keep saying that you are, but you're not thinking like one. Right. Okay.
Godzilla, for some reason, can't take his eyes off the water.
Come, let's go to the other side of the island. Let's get that lunch I'm talking about. Alright, you're gonna love this.
With a heaving sigh, Godzilla follows Rodan as he leads the way in the sky. When Godzilla and Rodan finally get back home from their hiatus, the rest of the kaiju greet them. Some new kaiju were passing through also come to pay their respects to Godzilla before they leave. While they were having a little party get-together, Godzilla couldn't help but notice that the female Muto was always running off by herself. Where was she going? He was convinced she was doing it. And as a Muto, that was certainly not allowed. Godzilla got up, excused himself, and followed her, stalking her, waiting to see where she would lead him. With his wide padded feet, he was surprisingly quiet, at least to the Muto. She dove into the water, and he followed in after her after a while. In a deep cave she entered. Godzilla followed, using his night vision. Then he waited. He couldn't see her, but she was right around the corner. All he had to do was swim around, and wow! He would catch her in the act. He waited to hear her speak, and she did not let him down. I had to find a way to get away. I think they think I'm up to no good, and I probably am. I feel like I'm losing myself without you. I don't want anyone to know because I feel embarrassed, but I know that deep down inside, you're just like me. And I just can't be lonely anymore. I don't want to be lonely anymore. You make me feel better. Godzilla heard shuffling around, but he didn't hear another voice. Then he heard sniffling. Then he heard sighing. Holy crap, was she doing it? Well, now is ever a time as any. Godzilla unleashed a river of atomic breath as he turned the corner and caught her, standing there with a statue of what looked to be another Muto. Caught you. I knew you were doing something. What the hell is that? Sir, it's not what it looks like. I swear. It's not real. He's not real. Really? I'm looking right at it. Godzilla swims closer to the thing. It looks like... Holy crap, wait. Is this a dead Muto? What are you doing? Godzilla inches back a tad and assesses the situation. Then when he sees the position that the Muto is in next to this husk, he recoils. And all he can say is, oh, okay. Awkward. So I'm gonna go back up to the party. Wait, don't tell anyone. What, that you're doing it with an exoskeleton? No, I'm good. I'm gonna go. Just make sure that... You know, never mind. As Godzilla surfaced, he could not help but laugh. This was perfect. He wasn't going to tell anyone. Who was he kidding? He was going to tell everyone. He got up on the rock stage that Mothra and the others had built and took the mic from the other kaiju. Everyone, can I have your attention? Suddenly, the female Muto came from out of the water and she was running towards him, frantically waving her head from side to side to deter him to not say anything. Oh, there she is. It's Moosey. Her name is Marley, Godzilla, Mothra corrected him. It doesn't matter. Hey guys, Moosey here, Movie, whatever her name is, she's got a secret to tell everyone. Because if we're all gonna be a team, we can't have secrets, right? Somebody likes to sookie with the dead. Somebody loves the hot dog with just the bun. Somebody loves the TV with no picture. The camera with no lens, ladies and gentlemen. The tits with no nipples. One old kaiju whispered to his friend. What the hell is he talking about? What are nipples? Don't ask me. It's this generation. With this Muto in our midst, screwing dead versions of her species, we can't be safe knowing that she won't seek out a member of her kind that's still alive down there. With her mouth open, unable to say anything, Marley cried and headed back for the water. Mothra felt horrible. Marley! She flew after her, looking at Godzilla with disdain. Is that all you gotta say? Because if that's it, just get off the damn stage so we can continue having fun. Yes, of course. Just watch your back, because she may jump your bones too, get it? Bones.
Whatever, you know what? All of you suck.
Godzilla threw the mic at another kaiju and it hit his head.
Godzilla, what are you doing?
Says Rodan as he flew next to him.
Doesn't matter, I proved my point.
Which was what? That you're the biggest jerk at the party?
Rodan, I don't want to hear it. Where's Mothra?
She ran after her.
She ran? Do you see Mothra galloping on all fours or sixes? What kind of statement is that? Do you see moths run?
Know what I mean, okay? What you did wasn't cool. Alright, Marley didn't deserve that. And whatever she was doing in the privacy of wherever she was doing it, that's none of our concern.
Really? So if you take a baby kaiju in the privacy of your bed quarters, and you do whatever you're doing with it, that's totally okay, because it's none of our concern, right?
That's not what I said.
Hours passed by, and Godzilla kept to himself. He went to rest in the decimation of one of the cities that he recently ruined, fighting another enemy kaiju. Now he can see Mothra making her way to him. She lands in front of him and looks up at him.
What do you want, Mothra?
What the hell was that at the party? Why would you do that to Marley?
Who? Don't play dumb with me, Godzilla. That was a jerk move that you did.
Seriously? She was practically humping the equivalent to a cell phone case.
That's her business, Godzilla. It's not for you to put her on blast in front of all those people. You know how embarrassed and broken she was? She followed you. She gave up everything so she could follow you.
God, you're pretending that she did that out of loyalty. She did that out of fear. That's why she does it, because she knows that I'll breathe down her neck and literally decapitate her. Honestly, I don't know why you guys let her live. It would have been more merciful if you'd let me kill her. Her main purpose in life is to breed with the winged midget version of herself.
Godzilla.
I try to make these hard decisions and everyone turns against me. Last time I checked, I'm the king and I can do whatever I want.
And with that attitude, you'll never have followers. Why do you think everyone's turning against you?
Yeah, like you are right now?
Mothra recoiled. How could you say that? I have been with you from day one. I literally have given up my life for you.
Thanks, Mothra. You say that like it's supposed to mean something. But you can just Super Mario mushroom your way back into the next movie because you never officially die. How in the hell is that a sacrifice? You know all my kin? Yeah, they died. They're not coming back, Mothra. You know what killed them? Her kind. How do you think it feels for me to watch that thing walking around all free and clear while its things killed almost all of my family? I feel like I'm being haunted every day I watch her walk around.
But she didn't do it, Godzilla.
Given the opportunity, yeah, she would. She would grow stick tits and she would shove them into my stomach and kill me if given the opportunity. Let me show 1 ounce of weakness and see how she turns.
Well, with you treating her like that, you sure are giving her a lot of incentive.
You know what? Get out of my face. I want to be alone.
Don't worry. With that attitude, you will be. And with that, Mothra flies away. Godzilla covers himself with the dust of the city as a camouflage tactic and lies there for several weeks. He could hear all of his friends crying out his name, search for him. It feels good to be invisible, at least for now. He opens his eyes and sees huge sharp legs sinking into the ground. I found him. He's here. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's just resting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Scylla gently moves back the debris from off of Godzilla. Using her face fingers or tentacles, she wipes the dirt from off his face. Godzilla jumps up with a start.
Don't ever do that again, okay? Please. Just don't ever touch me with your flesh wires. Gross.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. What do you all want? We were worried about you. We were attacked and no one could find you. Oh, really? So I guess you all do need me, huh?
More than anything, sir, says Marley, the Muto, as she walks in front of the others. They all look at her and then at him and then slowly walk away. Rodan stays close by just in case anything happens. Marley swallows hard and walks next to Godzilla. He inches away, whipping his tail in her direction.
That's close enough. You don't want to get killed. Accidentally, for any reason.
I need to speak with you.
Go ahead, hurry it up. We only got 1 minute for this episode.
I know that you don't like me, and I know why.
Hurry it up, time's going.
All I'm saying is that I am on your side, and it was really embarrassing what you saw down there, and it's not really totally what you think.
It was. Don't try and make it seem like it wasn't. It was. Just that we can get over this hump if you're truthful with me. Just save yourself the embarrassment by lying when the truth's already out.
The point is, sir, that regardless of my feelings, I think what really matters is what I do, not what I think or feel.
Actually, it does matter what you feel, because that usually translates into action, you know? Like, if I like a girl, you can bet I'm going home with that girl that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I want to fight for good. I don't want to be thrown into the category of everyone else. And I'm here, sir. I promise that I will follow you through anything. I'll follow you and Miss Mothra
Oh,
and...
look at the time. Episode's done.
Godzilla starts walking past Marley. She smiles to herself. Godzilla sees this through his periphery, and then leans in close to her.
Look, I appreciate how useful you are right now. But I promise you that any member of my team, I will fight for them as long as they're useful to me.
She smiles, before Godzilla says,
except for you. You're different. One day, when you're all alone, and nobody else is around, I will kill you. I'm just waiting for the right time. Yeah. Alright, have a nice night.
Drums are beating in the distance, until Marley the Muto realizes it's actually her knees knocking together, in terror. Mothra flies overhead and winks at her. I told you it would work out. Yeah, thanks.